No, like I was showing you. Yeah, with a short shaft like this, it's so easy for a short distance. The torque on it. What you want is a shaft that will flex and then straighten out. It's like a spine strength on an arrow.
Yeah.
But you can throw that fairly like that, smoothly. I tried to move out with it.
Crank on it.
It just kind of goes all haywire.
That's that wheel pad you told me I had drawn all over the place and I never knew it was there.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
Yeah, it is.
This is the only stuff I brought in mine. This is that same stuff, that maggot.
Looking good, Barn.
Show it to the camera, please.
This is Crescent.
Crescent, Missouri?
Yeah. Crescent, all this stuff here. It's Burlington. And this here is it's that fancy Indian jasper from India. This is
okay.
Heat treated.
That heat treated real quick?
Yeah, it's great. I heat treated this twice, in fact. I ran it through twice. It gets real glassy.
I've got a stone tip, but I'm a little reluctant to throw it out here because it's just a one-shotter. I should have put a.
Is there any glare on there?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So you think longer shaft, maybe?
Oh, longer shaft because it flexes. They just line up a stick with lumps in it, and it's fairly crooked, really. And you can have arrow shafts or spear shafts that have a lump on one side and a lump on the other side. And if you line up these lumps, you have like this, for instance, curve here, curve here, curve here.
As long as they still balance.
Balance, the bumps.
That's
fine.
Well, our biggest trouble is trying to find one that's not too thick on one end and too narrow on the other.
It was made
you want it heavy on one end and kind of tapered narrow on the other. Narrow this end.
Lighter on the feathers?
Yeah, lighter on the feather end and heavier on the front end. And naturally grow. Now, we might go and fletch an arrow. Show some people how it's actually done with just obsidian tools. That's what I want to do.
Oh, no.
That's the fifth and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Just 2 or 3 of us.
This is Joe DABIL and his atlatl and dark.
Yeah, right.
With Barney.
Oh, yeah.
With Barney and
So I bang on the door with my flashlight, and I put my gun into my jacket, Guess who answers the door? It's the asshole. And I go, and I look up, and this guy's 6'4". And I'm going, oh shit.
Steve Carter.
Sticking the edges up a little bit.
Steve's doing what they call flint napping.
Just develop bigger hands again.
I know it.
I think exercise.
Copper is a point of choice now.
Cheap. Cheap and it's, well, these are fine.
I heard Eric talk about it. He says, that's okay. We know that some Indians use it. Got it out of the Great Lakes glacial tilt. Because he found one group of use it, he still sells Eric Cowan.
Yeah. I've seen some of their tools up there.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been all through that. It's very interesting. You probably enjoy it. Fascinating.
I like to get some Catlin out there too.
Some what?
Catlin where they made their fights.
Yeah, I was doing it before I went to the
It's very expensive. The Indians guard it now.
I've never seen anybody else ship before.
To buy that stuff through a Homotito, I think.
I didn't know what could be done. You know, I only had a small amount to climb. After I saw what everybody else was doing, I went,
Okay, I'll get you some silk.
There you go. Going down to the bridge. Well, hello, Bob. Get it in later.
You really can't do quite this well with an angle.
but you got to spend a lot more time sharpening it, and it is a lot harder to get a hold of, you know, the raw material. Wow.
Arrow.